everybody, and welcome to AEW show for July, which is Blood and Guts, coming just after the real AEW Blood and Guts, just because things have been delayed. We've kind of taken a bit of a break in July for the shows that I edit, just because I've been busy with other stuff. I am Carl, as always, the booker of AEW, and we're doing this intro simply because this show is mostly promos, so you won't hear our voices until the latter half of the show. So just heads up for that now. I'm Carl, as always, and I'm joined. We've got Glenn Barker from the WBA.
It's good to be back and see what AEW Blood and Guts build have got, and let's see if we can endure it.
We've got JJ from the WWF.
Hello, everybody. The last show before the last AEW show before the summer draft. I can't wait.
Yeah. We will do predictions after this, and I've only booked 6 matches for All In for a reason at the minute that we can predict.
And we will be scouting.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got our scouting books on, man.
You'll be able to tell who is probably not available for trade from this show, probably, and who might be available for trade because some of the stipulations are added to some of those matches. We've also got Tom from the NWA.
Pen and notebook in hand because I need all the help I can get.
Oh,
and
you
we've
poor
got
man.
Dr. Bradley. DMD. No, he's not a dentist.
That's an EMT call.
EMT, yeah.
With this being Blood and Guts, I got a funny feeling that Carl's going to keep me busy on this one.
Now, 2 things for the Blood and Guts match, just out of, universe, canon, whatever. There's only way to do the War Games match of the game, which is to do it on the Survivor Series arena, so I'm aware it is a different arena and it says Survivor Series. There's no other way to do it. I tried to record it with Hell in a Cell, it didn't work.
We will ignore that part.
Yes.
We'll ignore that.
For the next show I did one on, for All In, I'm going to do a match on Fire Pro, so it's going to look completely different to look like a cartoon.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah, just because of the type of match I want to do, which we'll find out in the predictions. And also, the other thing for Blood and Guts is, for some reason, when I run a cage match, or especially a multi-man cage match in this game, it goes really blurry. The best way to do it was in the spectate mode. So what I did was, I basically was like a drone, and it's going all over the place, but I did my best to capture everything. You'll see it. But it was the best way to get all the footage, and you got some fun shots that you wouldn't get in the actual gameplay, if it was just the overhead hard camera shots. Right, so with that said, this is like the old days, so we'll get done with the rambling. Has everybody got the stream loaded? Bradley, have you got your version loaded?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm
I
going to
can
press
see my
play.
share screen. We're locked and loaded on full screen on my end as well, so
Indeed.
hopefully we're all set.
We're ready to go.
Are we in
Okay.
sync?
Yes. Well, you guys are watching the stream, so I hope so. I'm just going to I'm counting down for myself and Bradley. So we're going to press play in 3, 2, 1, go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wrestling fans of all ages, tonight you are in for a spectacular treat. AEW proudly presents a shining consolation of wrestling excellence. Prepare to be dazzled by the unparalleled elegance, the undeniable charisma, and the sheer brilliance of Toxic Stardom. Introducing first, the dazzling diva whose beauty and talent knows no bounds, but one, the only, marvelous, Mandy Rose!
Heavyweight Queen who ditched me last night. I'm so heartbroken.
There goes Mariah May's gimmick.
Marvelous indeed.
Marvelous, yes. She's looking very Titanic 97 like there with that hairstyle.
Yeah, she's gone back to brunette for this whole new look for Toxic Attraction as they have become Toxic Stardom, along with Tony Storm.
Never let me go, Mandy.
Yeah, someone in the promo just said the same words I once said. Shut up.
Yep, the southern audience can't believe their luck, and neither can I.
Mandy will be glad to know I'm still a fan of hers, but unfortunately the romance thing didn't work out, so it was for the best of us.
Oh, poor thing.
Next,
I bet she's as heartbroken as you are.
The former who lights up every room that she enters, it's jubilant JCJ.
Oh, JCJ looking very, very unique. Nice looking hat she's got on the back of her head. Reminds me of what my nan used to wear back in her prime.
Looking jubilant, you might say. I'm here all week.
For sure.
I'll admit though, Fanny Rose does pay me
Try
some
the
good money. She
veal.
wants me to turn up her own show event. That's the only thing we still do.
I like that they're all getting individual entrances.
That's
Yeah, we're
their
gonna
own
be here all
time.
night.
And now, the enchanting force of nature, as true spectacle of grace and fierceness, it's glorious Gigi Dolan.
The wild tiger of the bunch, you know.
Glorious indeed.
Glorious GG.
Glorious.
Dolan.
Not
The
if Bobby Roode has
glorious
something to say
Gypsy
that.
Queen.
There's only one person who's glorious, and that's Bobby Roode.
But not anymore.
Not anymore. That's Gigi's gimmick now.
This one actually wrestles, and this one's actually a champion.
Well, at least she hasn't got the it factor, that's one thing. But damn, what a new entrance from coming out one at a time, getting their own shade spotlight.
Well, here is the shining
Finally,
star.
Here's the
her
star of
grand
the world.
debut as the new AEW Women's Champion. A timeless talent, a true icon of the ring. It's timeless, Toni Storm.
But Troy called the ring. She hasn't been in the business for what, 20 plus decades or so, but she's still got plenty of time to go before she considers
20
herself an
decades?
icon.
She's been alive for 20 decades, I think. She looks great for
Oh
being
my god, Glenn.
20 decades years old.
Considering
She's timeless after all.
considering she had her first match against Mildred
She's a
Burke in
timeless,
1938.
Jesus Christ, I don't know what they put in my Prosecco, but Jesus, that was a timeless taste, so this is going out the window,
I
guys.
think you've had way too much, Glenn.
Unless I'm going too back in time.
But
with this.
besides, 20 decades equals 200 years, Glenn. Pay attention.
I mean,
It's black and white, man. Make it back in colour.
I mean,
Thank
they don't
you.
call her timeless
Thank
for a
you,
reason.
everyone. Wow, what an incredible night. First and foremost, I want to thank my loyal fans. Without your unwavering support, none of this would have been possible. You have all been with me through thick and thin, and I am forever grateful for each and every one of you. I also want to extend my heartfelt thanks to a few very important people. Mr. Johnson, for believing in me from the start and giving me the platform to shine. Mr. Regal, for your invaluable guidance and mentorship. And Mr. Dutton, for always pushing me to be the best version of myself. You all have played pivotal roles in my journey to the top. Now, as the new AEW Women's Champion, I am ready to take on any challenge that comes my way. Which is why, tonight, I am throwing down the gauntlet and issuing a challenge to one of the greatest women's champions of all time. Fabulous Moolah, I want a title
What?
versus
What?
title match to prove who truly is
Huh?
the best
what?
women's champion of
Did
the
I hear
ages.
that right?
I promise to be a great and gallant women's champion for you all.
I have some bad
Together,
news
we
for
will
you,
make
Miss
history.
Timeless.
And remember, chin up, tits out, and watch out for the shoe.
What? How is that possible? Oh, here we go. The
Here's
original
someone who is
queen
alive
of
as well.
Absolutely not the fabulous Moolah.
No, but this is the original AEW queen who made that belt what it was.
Sorry. Did I interrupt, Tony? Sorry, not sorry, babe. See, I've seen you prance around like you're some kind of star, playing this fantasy, this comedy character thing that everyone thinks is so funny. Well, guess what, sweetheart? It comes to an end at All In. You think you're Marilyn Monroe? You think you can waltz in here with your glam, your charm, and steal the show? Well, let me remind you of something, Tony. Marilyn Monroe's story didn't end in glitz and glamour. Her story ended in tragedy. And that's exactly what's going to happen to you. At All In, under the bright lights of Wembley Stadium, in front of the entire world, your little fantasy is going to shatter. Your comedy act? Done. Your reign as AEW Women's Champion? Over. Just like Marilyn, your story ends in tragedy. So Tony, bring your A game. Bring your glamour. Bring your so-called star power. Because when that bell rings and you're standing across the ring from the best damn women's wrestler on the planet, you're going to realize that this isn't a movie. This is real life. And in real life, I always come out on top. World, get ready to witness the end of Toni Storm's fairy tale. At All In, it's going to be a night to remember. And for Toni Storm, a night she will never forget. I'll see you in the ring, champ. Prepare for your tragedy at the hand of Britt Baker. DMD.
I would like to state for the record, she is not part of my medical staff, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, she might have to be at some point.
Obviously, why would you need a dentist?
AEW fans around the world, everybody sitting at home, listen up, because Mr. Johnson has got something to say. Now, you all saw what happened at Double or Nothing. You saw Mr. Johnson step into that battle royal, not just for himself, but to make sure the right man won. That was the plan. That was the deal with MJF, to give it to him. But then see, Mr. Johnson got down to the final two in the Casino Battle Royal, and suddenly he got this feeling from deep below. And he started feeling like the Brahma Bull of old again. That's right, Mr. Johnson can say that because he owns that now. The Rock came out to play. The Rock came out and he wouldn't back down. He gave it his all, laid the smack down like only he can, and yet still, MJF won. Sent my jabroni ass over the top rope. Now, some of you might be wondering why until that moment Mr. Johnson has been keeping away from the world title scene, focusing on the world tag titles. The simple answer is because Regal and his dumber of dumber boss has been keeping Mr. Johnson away from the world title. They've been barring me from making decisions about the world title. And frankly, Mr. Johnson didn't mind Mil Muertes as the AEW World Champion. But AJ Cruiserweight for Life Styles? Nah. We gotta do something about that. We gotta have a world champion who might accidentally drop a gay slur on social media. MJF, on the other hand, he's the best damn thing AEW ever produced. And Mr. Johnson will do everything in his power to make sure that MJF works out of Wembley Stadium as the AEW World Champion. Because quite frankly, if he can beat Mr. Johnson, if he can beat The Rock, then he deserves to be AEW World Champion. So AJ Styles, you better watch out. Because Mr. Johnson and MJF are coming for you. And when we step into that ring, you will know that you are simply outmatched, outclassed, and outdone by the best in the business. Get ready, because the People's Champion has spoken, and there is no stopping the inevitable. MJF, Mr. Johnson has your back, and together we are taking the title to the top where it belongs. If you smell what Mr. Johnson is cooking. That's right, look who's back. The man who single-handedly sent shockwaves throughout the entire wrestling world at Double or Nothing. That's right, you morons. Me. Just with a few words, a couple of minutes on the microphone, I got exactly what I wanted. Every wrestling talent, every wrestling show, from the biggest to the smallest little indie fed, was talking about me, was talking to me. I was the number one subject in all of wrestling because I got under their skin, and that's exactly what I wanted. You didn't see it coming, did you? None of you pathetic losers knew that I was going to be there, except there was one very smart individual, Mr. Johnson. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for having a brain, unlike the rest of these idiots. And I got exactly what I wanted. I made my triumphant return, and now every single one of you is forced to talk about me. MJF is trending. MJF is the biggest name in the world of professional wrestling, and guess what? MJF is heading to London to take back what is rightfully mine, the AEW World Championship. But let's talk about this so-called new champion, shall we? Alan Jones, AJ Styles, whatever you want to call yourself. You might be able to flip and flop with the best of them, but let's face it, you're a joke. You're a man who believes in ridiculous flat earth theories and other nonsense. Is that the kind of champion that AEW deserves? I don't think so. And you people are the worst because you actually cheer for this clown. No wonder you're all stuck in your miserable lives, believing in fairy tales and fantasies just like your hero, AJ Styles. It's people like you which are the reason that Donald Trump is going to get back into the White House this year. Well, here's a dose of reality for you. AJ is living on borrowed time as champion. That title, my BBB, now it's finally been taken out of the trash, thanks for that, Lucha Taker. That was wrongfully taken from me last year. And I'm here to reclaim what is rightfully mine. That big, beautiful belt is coming home. You may think AJ is phenomenal, but to me, he's just another washed-up has-been. A relic who's more concerned with debunking myths than he is being the best wrestler in the world anymore. And at Wembley Stadium, in front of 90,000 brain-dead sheep, I'm going to show you all what a real champion looks like. AJ, you're stepping into the ring with a generational talent. A man who doesn't just torque the torque, but I work the walk. I am a once-in-a-lifetime superstar, and the rest of the world knows it because they're all talking about me. They're not talking about you coming out of your big title win, are they? And at All In, you're going to face a harsh truth. The truth is that MJF is not just the future of this business, MJF is the present, and MJF will continue to be the best in the world because I'm better than you, and you know it. Look who finally decided to crawl out from under his rock. Maxwell Jacob Freeman. I gotta admit, MJF, you got away with words. But you know what they say, torque is cheap. You talk about working the work, all you do is torque the torque. You come out here and you run your mouth about being the future, about being the present. You throw around insults thinking that makes you look tough. But the truth is, MJF, you're just a scared little boy trying to convince himself he's a man. You want to bring up my beliefs? Fine. You think it's funny to mock what I believe in? Go ahead. Because at the end of the day, it's not about what I believe or what you believe. It's about what happens in that ring. And in that ring, MJF, I've proven time and time again that I am phenomenal. But you know what really gets under my skin? It's not your insults, it's not your arrogance, it's the way you treat this company. You work out on AEW when you don't get your way. Just like you did in 2022, you did it just again this year. You throw a tantrum like a toddler and hold the company up for more money. You're just like Shawn Michaels in 97, except without the talent to back it up in the ring. You think you deserve to be the face of AEW? You think you earn the right to call yourself champion? A real champion shows up, fights hard, and respects the business. You're just a spoiled brat who thinks the world owes you something. You say you're going to take away the AEW World Championship. You say you're going to take it back. You think you deserve it. But you're going to have to pry it from my hands because I'm not letting go without a fight. You might have gotten one over on Double or Nothing. But All In, it's just me and you, one-on-one, and trust me, kid, you're not ready for what I'm going to bring to Wembley Stadium. You call yourself a generational talent. Well, let's see you back it up. Because at All In, I'm not just defending my title, I'm defending everything that I work for, everything that I believe in, and everything these fans stand for. And I ain't talking about some conspiracy theory or flat earth nonsense or whatever. I'm talking about being the greatest wrestler in the world, and that's exactly what this title makes me. So MJF, you bring your best, because I'm bringing mine, and when it's all said and done, and when the dust settles and the smoke clears, you're going to find out exactly why they call me Phenomenal One. See you in London, champ.
AJ Styles. You walk around with that AEW World Championship like you earned it. Like you conquered the mountain. But let's set the record straight. You didn't beat Mil Muertes at Double or Nothing. I did. I handed you that championship on a silver platter. It was my moment, not yours. I made my choice to be rid of my master, and you taking his title was just a side effect. I should be AEW champion, not you. Penta joined me because Mil used him to stay on top, just like he used me. But now, we've got each other's backs, and AJ, you're the one who should be worried. William Regal has spoken, AJ. My path is clear. 3 matches, 3 victories. And when I win them, it's not just a promise, it's a guarantee. I will be your next challenger at AEW Blood and Guts. Your time as champion is ticking away, AJ. Tick, tock, tick, tock. At Blood and Guts, I'm coming for you. This time, no one's handing you anything. This time, it's all on you. See you soon, Paper Champ.
Darby Allin, I heard your little rant. I've seen the videos. And I've got to say, you got a lot of nerve, kid. You want to talk about Double or Nothing? You want to rewrite history? Well, let's get one thing straight. I am the AEW World Champion because I beat Mil Muertes. You think you handed me this championship? You think you made me? Darby, you're living in a fantasy. I've been all over the world, won titles everywhere, and I've faced the best of the best. You and your little entourage, you're the next names on the list, but you won't be the last. Penta, Zero Miedo. Yeah, he turned on Mil too. Because he saw the writing on the wall. Mil was using him just like he tried to use you. But Darby, you're still getting played. You think you're different. You think you're special. You're just another pawn. William Regal may have lined up those matches for you. He got some nice, easy wins in those 3 matches. But don't think for a second it's going to be that easy come Blood and Guts. Because when you finally step into the ring with me, you're going to find out why they call me Phenomenal. You're going to find out why I am the World Heavyweight Champion. Tick-tock, Darby? Yeah, you're right. Time is ticking away. But it's not my time that's running out. It's yours. At Blood and Guts, I'm going to show you and everybody else that you're not ready for this. That you're not ready for the Phenomenal One. I'll see you at Blood and Guts, Darby Allin. Bring your best. Because you're going to need it.
It will definitely be a clash of styles. So I can't wait for it.
Oh, let's finally get some wrestling on this
man.
wrestling show.
Ricochet versus Okada.
For the international title.
How appropriate. Can Ricochet capture this belt? I think, if you would ask me, I think he'd make a very honourable champion, but this is Okada's time to shine. He's made it rain. Can he continue it tonight?
Indeed.
Okada's not wearing any gold. He's wearing very silverish, very Japanese
It's gonna be a hell of a
traditional.
match.
Dude.
Well, he's
Two
wearing
very
some
unique
gold.
styles of both Okada and Ricochet. Let's see who comes out on top.
Yeah, he's wearing some gold, and there it was. This is what happened. Here we are. In the second half of the match, this is what happened when Ricochet took on Okada.
Some call it a dream match, and I
Ricochet's got
say it's
control here. Oh, what a highlight maneuver! Oh, but he missed.
It's that top rope. Here comes Okada.
Something fell.
Oh!
Kinshasa! Change of
Big knee right to the
Nakamura.
face.
Change of Nakamura there with the Kinshasa.
Maybe a bit of a shout out there.
I don't know about y'all, but I saw Ricochet's head snap back pretty hard. I think he may have a broken nose.
Yeah.
Be glad his neck's not
I have
broken.
to see whether there's some blood coming from it, but might be.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This might break Okada's
Look
back.
at
Oh,
Good lord.
spine
Dang.
first. Yeah, now we're talking. Shut up, you AEW, Mark. We're trying to call a wrestling match.
That's not
Anyway.
fans, man. There's a bit of crossover.
Those are paying fans, Glenn.
That guy did not sound like a true fan.
No, you don't know what paying fans
He
are.
paid
over-
money to be here in the front row. And
Yeah, I don't know what you. I know you don't know what paying fans are over in WWE, but you know, I've heard about what Ric Flair does to pay for those arenas.
No, those are actual fans.
He
This guy
doesn't
was
have
just.
a company.
The guy in question was
I mean,
Yancey
that's
to get
okay. Glenn
himself
doesn't
over.
have fans, so it's.
That's what I'm saying. I think Ric Flair pays people to be there because that's what he does. That's why he's losing all the money.
If anybody's got,
We don't know what their books look like. We're just assuming.
If anybody's got loyal fans, it's me. They're turning up at train stations to watch my shows.
Really,
Yeah, they
Tom?
showed
That's
up to a bar
really,
at
Tom,
your last
that's
show.
a bucket
Yeah,
load to swallow.
How many free drinks did you have to offer?
Indeed.
Oh, a kick to the head and it
Oh,
caught us
wow.
down.
At least I didn't
Oh my
pay them.
God.
Matter of fact, cover.
Oh,
One.
that was it. Yeah, and we're both
You
men bringing
add
their
on
knees.
to that.
Whoa!
Look out!
Look at-
Oh!
Wow.
I caught a line
Anyway,
right in
to
front
add
of
on-
me. Right in front of my
Ricochet
best
is feeling
table.
it. He could become the international champion.
To add on to your point, Carl, that's pretty much how Tom pays me when I have to do his show for free food and drink. That's it.
Oh God! Right in front of me. There goes my prosecco, and a backflip by Okada.
Oh,
Well, I'm sorry. Some of us.
I just hope you're off the clock when he pays you in that.
I'm sorry. Some of it. I'm sorry. Some of us don't have $1 million budgets.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
dream,
don't
Tom.
worry. I don't per se protecting that when I'm on duty.
Carter going for it again.
Okada. Oh,
There
another
it
knee
is.
right to the face.
And the count of 7.
I think I saw some blood fly off of Ricochet's face
Hang on a
right there.
I mean, I think Okada's going to win by count out here.
Oh, come on, Ricochet's got to
That's
get back in
Count
the
of
ring
9.
here.
That's a count of 9.
Ricochet, get in the ring!
Ricochet, get in
He was
the ring.
walking away.
Well,
Ricochet's
walking
given up
away.
on that.
I think Ricochet might have been dazed and confused there. I don't think he understood that the count was at 9.
Well, I mean,
No, I think Ricochet just realised
Wait a
that he
minute,
couldn't
is-
touch Okada.
well, wins a win and he's still the international champion.
Ladies
Okada
and
is still the
gentlemen,
champion.
allow me to have your attention for a moment, because what I am about to say is something that has been boiling inside of me for far too long. I want to take you back to a time when I was just a kid, a time when Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was my hero. Yes, you heard me right, I grew up idolizing The Rock. I modeled my career after him, studied his every move, every catchphrase, every electrifying moment he ever created in that ring. When Mr. Johnson announced his arrival in AEW, I was beyond excited. I thought, finally, the man I looked up to, the man who inspired me, was here to elevate this company to new heights. I dreamed of the incredible matches we could have, the history we could make. But what did he do? Did he bring the AEW World title to himself, to MJF, or to me? No, he decided to play around with the tag titles. The very same titles I put on the map last year. That's right, Dwayne. You didn't innovate, you imitated. You rehashed what MJF and I did a year ago, thinking you could sprinkle some of that old Rocky
Wow.
magic and it would be fresh again. But all you've done is ride our coattails, trying to outshine us with the same old shtick. And if that wasn't enough, you've been screwing me over time and time again, dodging matches with me, trying to drive me out of this company. But let me tell you something, Rock. I'm not going anywhere. Unlike in 2011, you won't overshadow me this time. This isn't the WWE, and I won't be an afterthought champion, used as a tool to set up a match for next year's big show. This is AEW, and I'm here to stay. You see, I don't understand why Mr. Johnson hasn't gone after the World Championship, or why his so-called fixing has been so focused on the tag titles. Maybe he knows he can't hang with the best anymore. Maybe he's afraid of what would happen if he stepped in the ring with me. But it doesn't matter, because one way or another, I will have the last laugh. The Miz isn't a stepping stone, he's a cornerstone. And Dwayne, whether you like it or not, this is my time. This is my era. So keep playing your games, keep avoiding me, but know this: you can't run forever. I'm not the same kid who idolized you. I am the man who will surpass you. Because I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome.
Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats because Mr. Johnson has something to say. The Miz. You had a lot to get off your chest earlier. You talked about respect. You talked about looking up to me. You talked about wanting to make history together. But you know what, Miz? I get it. I respect that. Because what you need to understand is this. Mr. Johnson doesn't just hand out opportunities, you have to earn them. So here's the deal, Miz.
Earn it?
You say I've been avoiding you. You say I've been screwing you over. Fine. I'll give you a shot. I'll give you a shot at Mr. Johnson's tag team titles. If you can find a partner, any partner, then Ricky Starks and I will put the tag titles on the line against you and your mystery partner at All In at Wembley Stadium.
Oh,
that's right. The biggest stage, the grandest audience. I don't even want to know who your partner is until bell time. Surprise me, Miz. Bring your best. Bring any friends you've got.
Rock, that's a dangerous game to play.
Really?
Hey, hold on a second. You're defending the tag. I'm the tag champion. Me and Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks, remember? You can't just... Whoa, Ricochet. I hear you, man. But let's get one thing straight. You are not a champion. You are a proxy champion. You've been holding this title as a placeholder.
Bullshit is The Rock saying? That's not right.
All in. The people deserve a true champ. The people deserve the people's champ.
Really?
Let me just, thank you. Take that championship.
God. Rocky, come on,
over
dude.
my 24-inch shoulders.
Oh my God.
You see, Ricochet, this isn't about you. This is about giving the people what they want. This is about giving the people what they deserve. This is about the biggest match on the biggest stage, and you can't have 90,000 fans in Wembley Stadium without the Mr. Johnson being on the card. So, Miz, you find your partner, the best partner you can at Wembley Stadium, because we are going to tear the house down and we are going to fill that house. If you smell what Mr. Johnson is booking.
And it stinks like hell, Rocky.
Absolutely no problem with that. After all, the Freebird rule has been established for many a year.
Well, we can smell what Mr. Johnson's
with the
cooking.
Freebird rule, everybody in the group is champions. Ricochet's getting brought into the deal here.
But anyway, we have a Timeless Tony defending against Mercedes Monet right here.
Yeah. The woman who she took the AEW Women's Championship from.
Tony Storm with some timeless suplexes, but no, what a counter.
This is the Three Amigos.
Giving a little tribute to Eddie Guerrero here.
Yeah. You know, she's not Mamacita, she's laying in them Three Amigos.
Well, it is a hero after all.
She idolised it, so I'm pretty sure Latino Heat is respecting that one.
Yeah. What a move there. What a match this is. Wow, Meteora.
The former Sasha Banks getting jiggy with it.
Out of the way, ref.
Referee.
Oh. Wow, boot right to the face.
Oh, small package roll up.
Reversal from the suplex.
Oh, pile driver.
That could be it. That's what won of the championship.
No, it was the shoe that did it, Carl, remember?
Oh yeah, after the bar, rather.
Thomas driver.
That's the bank.
Oh my god, that is a dirty pin. Disgusting. Cut the camera feed.
Almost
you can't argue. After all, Tony has constantly been telling everybody to watch out for the shoe. You know, you can't say you weren't.
A timeless lock.
Yeah, that time. Oh, I think she might. Yeah, she tapped.
Yeah, it looks like she submitted.
What a victory for Tony Storm.
By submission with a timeless lock. I hope they
wait a minute.
Wait a second, here comes Britt Baker.
The doctor's in the house.
These two women will face at Wembley Stadium.
This is the match we're gonna see it all out.
All in. It's all in. It's all in this year.
It's gonna be the Hart Foundation against the Wrestling Foundation. No mercy, just blood and guts in a cage. Now we need a fourth man for that match, and I wanted my old tag partner, the Anvil. But see, he got detained at the border. But
wait, that's canon.
Make it, I found someone who embodies the fighting spirit of the Hart family, a man who is tough as they come. Ladies and gentlemen, our fourth man for blood and guts is Kevin Steen.
Perfect.
How appropriate.
Yeah.
A man who grew up as a fan of Owen Hart.
Yeah, Team Canada.
A man who is born blood in Canada. A man who idolised
Thanks,
it,
Brad.
man.
Thank you,
Young
Brad.
Owen Owens.
It's an honor to stand in this ring with you, Owen and Davey Boy, as a proud Canadian. There's no greater honor than to represent Team Canada with my heroes, with this legendary family, and the blood and guts. We're not just fighting for ourselves, we're fighting for Canada and the legacy of the Hart Foundation. And it's for everybody who believes in us and believes that Jim Cornette is a piece of shit.
Yeah,
that's right. He doesn't like Cornette
We ain't
either.
done. Not yet by a long shot.
There we go.
There we go. Blood and guts. It's time for some
is
extra
it.
wrestling.
it's time for the blood, but who's got the guts to stick it out?
It's time for the world title on the line. Darby Allin gets his shot against AJ Styles.
We've got the guts, but do we have the blood to stick it out tonight, guys? Can we make it?
Who's gonna have the gold by the end of the night?
Yeah, that's the big question.
Thankfully, I'm not down ringside, guys. I'm up in the Sky booth where I got a much better view, so at least I took precaution before coming tonight.
Well, there's Darby with his new corner woman, his new woman, I guess. Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, all those months we thought it was him and Katrina that were entangled, so to speak.
I believe they were, but you know, he moved on. He's upgraded.
Darby Allin has moved on pretty quickly, it seems.
Yeah, something about he thought that Katrina was in with him on the cabal against Will Walters, but then as soon as he got word that she was going to tell him, he took her out, apparently, whatever that means.
I think Alexa Bliss must have done that.
He didn't take her out to dinner. I know that much.
Why do I get the impression that Alexa Bliss looks like what's her name? Harley Quinn from DC almost. It attire reminds me of it a bit.
I mean, that's what everybody always compares it to be fair.
Just without the face paint. But here comes somebody who is not from DC. It's the phenomenal one himself.
No, he's not. He's from Georgia, not the District of Columbia. but to be honest, it wouldn't be outside of your realm of things to get his city, his country, his name wrong. You know.
No, he's a proud Georgian. You know, AJ Styles. Wrestling was in his blood. He was destined to be a champion, and he's going to make a fine AEW champ. He is carrying the heart and soul of AEW on his shoulder right now.
Well, you say he's going to be a fine champion, but he might not get through the man who, in his words and his mind, and there can be an argument for it, handed AJ the AEW championship at Double or Nothing by turning on Mil Mortez.
Well, there certainly was a lot of controversy coming out of that matchup, but you can't convince me that AJ Styles has not earned that championship through all of his years of hard work here in AEW.
He has earned it, JJ. He's a 3-time TNT champion of AEW. And
yeah, let's not forget those reigns were short-lived. Will his AEW World Title reign be short-lived if he loses to the man who thinks that he handed him the belt at the Double or Nothing?
And I don't know if it's just occurred to me, but AJ's wearing blue. I guess either AJ's feeling blue, or the fact is that he's just icy cold tonight.
It's good to see the real World Championship back, that's all I know.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
It might also be that AJ's only got one set of tights. It could be that.
Unless he wasn't chilling out with a certain big blue machine elsewhere, I guess.
I certainly hope not.
Me too. This crowd don't seem to be appreciating Darby Allin. It seems like they're here to see AJ Styles whoop his ass.
Are you surprised?
I mean, Darby Allin's one of the originals of AEW.
Yeah, no, but he also turns on everybody who mentors him, so...
Exactly, so, you know...
I get that.
Including the women in his life, who he just drops like a hat and then signs up with the next woman who comes in the room, apparently.
Wow, AJ Styles looking very confident. He knows what he's got there. That belt represents everything. All your hard work going into that, and AJ deserved it. He deserves to join with the ranks to have held that title.
There is an argument to be made that Darby Allin was the deciding factor in Mil Mortez going in that coffin.
Absolutely. I mean, Darby, you know, I hate to say it, but Darby has a point when he says he handed AJ that championship.
In his mind, he should be the champion, and when he's going to get his chance to prove it here.
Well, this is an opportunity to prove it, isn't it?
Well, he talked the talk. Can he walk the walk and get that 3 count? Let's see what happens.
Let's not forget the it factor that is Alexa Bliss in the corner. Maybe she'll go into play. Net breaker early from AJ.
Well, Darby Allin's had multiple injuries, neck injuries, you know it. So AJ's got a game strategy here.
AJ needs to control the. He needs to control the pace of this match. Yes, AJ can fly around. He can jump around like the best of them, but he's a lot older and a lot more experienced than Darby, and he needs to control the pace of this match.
And as we've seen time and time again, here comes Darby with the cover here. As we've seen time and time again with Darby Allin, perhaps nobody in the business has ever been willing to put their body on the line the way that Darby Allin has.
Darby Allin uses himself as a foreign object.
Basically, Darby Allin is 20,000 times extreme than Mick Foley will ever be, putting his own body at risk.
Well, I mean, they're on the same level. I'd say they're on the same level.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say they're two men. We haven't seen a man who uses himself like a foreign object since Mick Foley.
But you do get my drift, though. He can
I would say with
Mick Foley, Jeff Hardy put Darby Allin in that contention of just daredevils who will do whatever it takes.
I would say with the way he throws himself around the ring and twists and flips, he's way more like Jeff, to be honest. But he also is his own man, which is his whole deal these last 2 years. He wanted to step out of Sting's shadow, so he turned on him. He wanted to step out of Bill Mortez's shadow, so he turned on him. Now he's getting the big shot. Now he is finally getting an AEW World Heavyweight Championship match. This is what all those portrayals have led to, is this match right here.
Oh, here we go. Phenomenal form.
This could be his chance. He's had some singles success, but this could be his chance at a singles world championship.
Well, JJ, remember, Darby Allin at the moment holds the record for being the longest international champion of AEW so far. But at least he's set up for that title. But can he win the big one?
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, tonight's the night we find out.
That Torrain meet that tells you something. All the hard work he put into that belt. Could he do the same if he beats one of the best wrestlers of our generation?
He certainly could. This is no cakewalk for AJ Styles at all.
Some of the fans are actually happy with seeing this happening. You know, we've always wanted to see Darby and AJ, but for a World Championship match makes it even more impressive.
If you're a fan of high-octane matchups, this is definitely the match for you.
Also, you've got to consider that AJ.
Oh God!
AJ had that match with Mil Mortes not that long ago, only a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
AJ is not 100% yet. He can't be.
He's not.
Still recovering from that badass casket match he had.
I tried to tell him.
Okay, what in the hell is going on in the chat?
What?
Man.
Whoops.
What was that?
No, we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was trying to tell AJ to at least wait until All In to compete, but he once again, another superstar tells me, no, I'm going to do it.
That's technically blood and guts for you. Oh, roll forward there by Darby Allin.
Could this be it? Oh no, AJ kicks out.
Drop kick there, but AJ's still standing. He took the blow of it. Although Tom made a good point, you know, AJ's not as young as he was. He can't fly around like he used to, so Darby Allin's one up on that one. But still, he's still phenomenal with what he can do, you know. He's definitely got the size advantage. He can't get Irish whipped. But a drop kick to the knee. That was a perfect strategy. But AJ kicks back. Whoa, we missed that one.
Oh, powerbomb!
Oh wow,
Jesus.
wow. We don't often see AJ pull out the power game, but
small package roller.
Darby on that powerbomb.
Well, I mean, it's not often that he's the bigger, less agile man.
That was definitely impressive. What a flurry of advances and a pop-up powerbomb by AJ Styles. A bit of a Kevin Owens move there, but it worked. Well, kind of.
Darby, what a stiff forearm there.
AJ's had neck problems, so that's a fair strategy. But if you were to take out AJ out of the game completely, you go for the legs, because that's where he generates most of his power from.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it this way though, AJ, you know, Darby Allin is what AJ used to be in a lot of ways. AJ is older, he's not as fast as he used to be, he's not as risky as he used to be, he doesn't take the risks like Darby Allin does.
Well, he may not be champion after this.
A senton coffin drop.
Wait.
And he's got the ropes.
The referee cut it off.
Referee caught it. Good job there, referee.
That's a referee who has 20/20 vision.
But no, to Carl's point, longtime fans will remember there was a time where we thought AJ Styles wouldn't wrestle past 35, 40 because of his style. And Darby Allin is very much the same way.
But look at AJ, he's still going, he's still got some fight left within that fiery passion.
Oh, he's not going to make it to 40 if he can take a suplex in the corner like that.
But Darby Allin's back may have been jarred after that one. Did you see how he landed on the turnbuckles?
A absolutely brutal landing there.
I mean, look at it. Since when is AJ the power guy of the match? And compared to Darby Allin, he is the heavyweight, to be fair.
Well, AJ is actually very strong for his size.
That might actually be Darby's advantage. He's used to being the smaller man. AJ is not used to being the bigger man at all. Yeah. It's very rare.
Yes, indeed. I mean, there was a time where AJ was the one who was picking up guys who were bigger than he was.
The fact is, AJ has to rely on his power and technical stuff because, you know, Darby Allin is younger, he's faster, he's more agile. Well, you know, maybe this will do it. Lion Salt!
Well, AJ Styles is still phenomenal.
There we go. The leg is hooked. 1, 2. Oh, just a 1 count.
Shades of a former tag partner of AJ's there.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Very briefly.
The fans are calling this right. This match is going down. That's one thing for
Styles,
sure.
could he be going for something big here? What a risk! Off the top to the
The phenomenal forearm shot to the skull, and AJ's telling him about it.
But you can't finish a match outside on the floor.
Well, I mean, the champion can, as we found out with the Carter a couple of weeks ago.
Calf killer.
And now.
Can't see it, but AJ, from what I can tell from my angle, has got
let's
the
not
ankle
forget.
lock on him.
I know AJ and Mill was the main feud for the last year, but let's not forget AJ wants to get a little piece of revenge against Darby Allin as well. Oh my God! Suicide stroke.
Yeah, he was involved.
Dive through the rope.
Yeah, he was on the other side for a lot of that.
Yes, he was.
Plus, you know, for AJ, he wants to prove Darby wrong. He wants to earn this title without Darby's help.
AJ may be getting older though, Carl, but inside him he always feels like he's that young or up-and-coming phenomenal one that broke into the business all those years ago. Whoa!
AJ.
Yeah,
AJ is a very different wrestler from those days, though.
Darby got out of the way. What an exchange there between those two men.
Oh, and Darby's bleeding. It's blood, but now Darby Allin have the guts to stick it out with AJ.
Yeah, well, it is AEW Blood and Guts here tonight. Later on, we will see the cage match.
What a match this has been.
Oh God, look at the blood just pouring out of Darby Allin's side there. If he gets that in his eye, he'll be half blinded.
Indeed.
He might need some stitches for all we know, because it looks like he's
Darby's
dripping
saying,
profusely.
Well, he's setting up for something big here.
Whoa!
He's on his shoulders.
There's some power. Oh,
Cradle
man!
shot.
Oh, wow!
Cradle shot.
Cradle shot.
Jacks him up.
No.
Oh, AJ kicks out.
Wait, what the?
Where does
The lights have gone out.
What is this?
You have a power.
Is the Undertaker here? Is the Undertaker?
No, that ain't the Undertaker.
And it's certainly not my Lucha Taker either.
It's not the big machine.
Choke slam.
My God.
Darby Allin damn near went through the ring.
Clash. There it is.
Well, stick a fork in him. He's done.
1, 2.
I mean, his foot's in the rope. His foot is in the rope, though.
Now the referee didn't see. You're right, but the referee didn't see it.
Well, I think the bigger issue, rather than the foot, is the fact that unless that was a hallucination, I think Mil Muertes is back and very angry.
Indeed.
And the bigger picture is that AJ Styles is still the heavyweight champ of AEW.
Well, here we go.
Blood and guts. The signature match of AEW, you could say.
Indeed. We've seen blood earlier, now we might see some more blood and guts, because this is one of the most vicious, violent matches we'll ever see.
Every few minutes, another member from each team enters, and then once everybody is in the cage, the blood and guts officially begins.
That's going to be the Wrestling Foundation against the Heart Foundation.
There's only room for one foundation. There's only going to be one foundation. We've seen a couple of these unfold in the last season.
The two men that start this match, they are stuck in this cage for at least 20-30 minutes. You can't escape. There's no escape.
But who's Kevin Owens is going to start.
Well,
Kevin Owens is starting it out. Oh, look at that. Kevin Owens wearing traditional
I knew it would.
That's not Kevin Owens, that's Kevin Steen.
He's been to ScottAEW.co.uk and he's bought himself some merch.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hitman Crawler, that is awesome.
Yeah, he's on the team. Great. He is with the Hearts. He is dressed to be on the team.
I mean, and
you must call yourself Kevin Hart. That's what you should call him. He must be in
I think a famous comedian may have an issue with that.
As an interviewer once said to me many years ago, he said, "You dress for the job you want, rather than the job that you have."
Like you say, Kevin Steen has had a hell of a career. He's been on the other side of the fans a lot of the time, but his biggest hero in the wrestling world was Owen Hart, and you have to believe that the whole Hart family as well.
And everybody else in Canada was
forget, I know you can make comparisons between Blood and Guts and War Games. Kevin was in War Games not too long ago, so he's experienced.
This is a very familiar match right up his style. This is his environment.
He loves this. He loves this. It's a chaotic fight. That is Kevin Owens to a T.
And looks like he's starting out with
Cesaro.
A man he is very familiar with.
A man who broke into NXT with him.
Not Antonio Cesaro. What am I talking
about?
Claudio Castagnoli. Okay, Glenn.
Yeah, I'm just as guilty there. At least I corrected myself. But Claudio and Kevin know each other very, very well. A long history on the independent scene.
They even broke into Ring of Honor. They were in Ring of Honor, NXT,
PWG.
And the other man that's in this match to it as well.
Are a pro. These men have faced each other at countless wrestling companies across the United States prior to them both becoming stars in that other company that is managed by a man I don't like.
So basically, they know each other better than they know themselves, Tom. That's how they know each other.
Well, it's Ring of Honor really is the start for these men and Brian. But tonight it's about the Hearts versus the Foundation. It's all about wrestling. Here we go.
You gonna say something then, Tom?
Well, you've got two distinct styles here. I keep wanting to call him Cesaro. Claudio, you've thrown me off now. Claudio is a heavy hitter, and so is Kevin, but both different styles. Kevin more of a street fighter, and Claudio more of a powerhouse here.
At the end of the day, Claudio Castagnoli much more of the classic mat wrestler. Kevin Owens or Kevin Steen, very much a street fighter, a brawler, a striker.
Pound for pound, one of the strongest men in the wrestling business, though.
Oh, he is. Claudio is one of the strongest men in this modern day time. I mean, despite how he looks, don't let that power fool you. He is a strong dude. One of the best. He's one of the best European wrestlers to come out as well. I mean, he fights for Switzerland. You know, he's the Swiss Superman for a reason.
Well, yeah, because he's from Switzerland. That's usually,
Kevin Owens. Kevin Steen is fighting for Canada. He's fighting for.
No, JJ's doing it now.
For the Hart family.
These two men were under different names for a long time in JJ's company, to be fair.
Indeed, who's coming out next?
I drafted this man a year and a half ago as Kevin Owens. So you'll have to
here comes
Cash Wheeler.
Cash Wheeler, who is
part of the FDR team.
I hope he's not armed tonight.
Well, he just killed the base.
He may not be armed, but he's going to be very dangerous.
He's arming himself right now, Tom. He's getting himself the plunder.
Trash can.
He's got some plunder, as Dusty would say.
It's also something you want. It's also something you want to consider. The advantage. We didn't see the coin. We didn't see the coin toss, but evidently the advantage is with the Wrestling Foundation.
Well, what a surprise! Jim Cornette influenced it? Never.
I was going to say, who did he pay off to flip that coin?
Well, right now, the odds are stacked against Kevin Steen.
This is a dangerous situation. Oh my God, this is a dangerous situation for Kevin Steen here.
This match was originated back in the old pre-NWA and WCW time, and look at how it's evolved. This double ring case style.
Oh yeah.
Steen is still fighting.
It's 2-1.
This match, the brainchild of WWA ring announcer Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Now, who's next? Who is the Hart Foundation going to send into battle?
For the Hart Foundation here.
Yeah, who's going to be their second man?
Davey Boy.
Hold on.
Squad destination's getting way too low.
What do you do with a bad dog? You lock him in a cage.
Well, thankfully this isn't a King from Hell match.
Jesus! Did you see Davey Smith said just bounced off the trash can?
Now things are evened up here.
You've got you've got to think Davey Boy Smith knows his way around a chaotic match, a former hardcore champion in his time.
The final bout in his WWF career. Now here he is reincarnated in AEW.
A man that has also competed. He also competed in War Games at times or two. So
a former European champion. He was also the first European champion as well. Let's not forget about that. And now.
Oh no! What is?
You can't win by climbing out, Cash.
Thinking about. Yeah, you're gonna.
I don't think
climbing out.
No! Cage, my God!
My God! You can't even win the match yet, Cash. What are you doing?
This is.
Oh, and now Cesare's been busted open.
You can't win the match by pinfall or submission until the last man comes in.
I mean, this is where no matter how hurt you are, no matter how tired you are, no matter what happens to you, this match will not end until everybody gets in that cage.
Oh my God! Look at Claudia's face. He's been busted open.
The situation is all about to change now because it is now time for the third member of
Daniel
the Wrestling Foundation.
Wow.
And here comes Brian Daniel. You're on absolute fire tonight, Glenn.
You're even getting to say he's been that name. That's his real name.
I mean, at least he actually used that as a name, unlike some of the names Glenn comes up with.
Yes, I am fired.
Well, Claudio and Steen is also their real names, of course. But in fact, I think everybody in this match might be under their real name.
Wait a second.
Apart from British Bulldog, but he's called David Will Smith as well.
Brian's brought a sledgehammer and a steel chair.
Yeah, he has.
Oh God! Woo! Baby boy.
Owens
is in trouble. He's been 2-1 to that ring.
Just blowing up tonight,
get over there and help him.
I'm sorry, guys. We're all fired up tonight. I mean, we're having 9 minutes.
Oh God! Right into the stomach with that hammer.
God, look at Claudia's face. Oh.
Brian is.
Look at the look on his face.
Look at the look in his eyes.
Why is he even taking?
This is a crazed Brian. I've never seen a call.
He is obsessed. He is obsessed with beating Bret Hart.
He's not just obsessed, but I think he took the white powder before this match. No wonder he's hyped on drugs.
They have been feuding since March, and Brian has yet to get a victory over Bret Hart. On every occasion, it has either been a loss or a draw, and Brian has gone insane because of it.
He might be about to meet Bret Hart. Let's find out.
Oh no, it's Owen.
Here comes Owen
Hart.
Well, you said it was time for a change, Tom.
Kevin Owens will finally get the chance to team with his hero, and I'm sure he was hoping for better circumstances than this.
This camera guy's going crazy. I can't keep up with this action.
The drone camera operator, I think, might have been on the white powder, not the rest of us.
Well, look,
we're trying to keep up with all this action.
We don't want this thing getting knocked down and broken. Then we're not going to see anything.
And now somebody else has been.
We're trying to keep up with all this action, folks. The switchboard's going crazy. We're doing our best to keep up with it, but there's a lot of guys in there. We're trying to keep up with the action. Oh man! Now it's Claudio being 2-on-1'd against the man who named his son after Owen Hart. And Owen Hart himself.
Cesare's a bloody mess right now, and who else has been busted open?
Davey Boy's locked in a submission hold while...
And that's what I'm talking about. Even if Davey Boy Smith taps out, this match isn't over.
Owen, no!
Bulldog's not busted. No. Think better. You died last time. You're trying to commit suicide again. Don't do it.
Well, that's getting edited out. Anyway.
Get down in the cage, you idiot.
Oh, Owen Hart.
The referee
sharpshooter on Davey Boy.
Yeah, look at that for an insult. The sharpshooter.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's time for another
Brian with the bell lock.
The last
Now
one.
he's sniffing Bret Hart with the sharpshooter.
The last one for the Wrestling Foundation. Here comes Dax the Axe.
Dax the Axe, the Arn Anderson 2.0.
Owen's just down. Owen's down.
Somebody's bleeding. I don't know who.
Some blood.
Well, it's called blood and guts for a reason.
Well, this is where I hate to keep bringing it up, but as somebody scouting for the draft, are any of these guys going to be able to make it?
I don't think they will.
If they get traded, are they going to have any trade value left? Because they're going to be ravaged.
I think at the start. I think at the start of this.
Oh no, not this pile driver. Oh God.
Owen Hart just commit murder on the Swiss Superman. Ban the match, damn it. Stop the damn match.
Well, we can't. That's what I'm.
This Canadian
I've been trying to tell you for 20 minutes now. We can't stop this match until everybody gets in the ring.
Owen Hart definitely has a. Owen's got a bad thing for bold people. That's why he's trying to cripple Steve Austin. Now he's trying to do it to Cesaro. What the hell?
I mean,
Triangle choke.
Well, and Brian Danielson hates God.
Remember, Brian Danielson looking in the submission.
Oh, no, it doesn't count.
Has tapped out, but
it doesn't count until Brett's in there.
Cass is doing a damn thing until Bret Hart gets in that ring.
Sharpshooter from Owen. Well, this will be a similar situation.
And now Brett's the last man to come in. It will officially begin.
This has been chaotic. This has been blood and guts. It has lived up to the name. Kevin Steen moonsault.
And here comes
the man, Bret Hart.
The greatest Canadian wrestler of all time. Fight me on that.
He doesn't need a weapon. He doesn't need any help. He can do it with his bare hands.
Bret needs to get over, and he needs to keep an eye on Bulldog, because Bulldog has already tapped out once tonight.
Bulldog's in bad shape.
Oh, Jesus! Owen just trying to kill Brian with that sledgehammer.
Owen just chucked a sledgehammer.
Oh no!
Oh
my God! Bulldog!
Where the hell Bulldog was?
Oh, they're going down. They're going down. It's okay.
Get down, you two idiots! Think best of your careers, God damn it!
They can't decide whether they want to go or
No, this is bad.
No, get down, you two idiots!
Don't do this.
Oh, my steel barricade!
Did Bulldog just fall?
I can't keep up with this action, God!
No. Oh, thank God.
No, he's gone. They're going down.
Come on.
Oh God, no, he didn't!
Oh no!
Well, he did
Right
fall.
on top of Kevin Steen!
Right on top of Kevin!
Oh shit!
A splash again!
Oh my God!
Cash is the daredevil apparently in this match.
Good. Look at the blood. Look at the blood staining the ring.
Look at the
new ring mat after this.
Good God, Bret Hart is down now. I don't even know what's going on.
Oh God!
Roll up the Bulldog!
A package.
2-0.
You can now win.
Oh, and again!
Another pile driver to Cesaro. To the Claudio, sorry. Oh no, I'm doing it.
Owen's just trying to kill the body Cesaro. Damn it!
Claudio's going to be about 2 inches shorter with the way he keeps getting dropped on his head.
I mean, can we cut to the hard cam or something? I'm getting dizzy.
I'm getting sick in the head.
Where's
the sick bag?
Let's see what happened with Bret pinned.
What happened? I didn't see the angle.
Bret pinned
Dax, I think.
Well, I guess we can officially say that the Hart Foundation is 0-2 in War Games.
I couldn't even call it a Bret's moves. It was so chaotic. Who got the win there?
Bret
Can't wait
did.
to see a replay. What happened?
Bret Hart pinned Dax, I believe.
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
he did.
But he didn't pin Brian.
What a war.
Damn. God, can somebody pass me a sick bag? I'm getting dizzy.
And one has to wonder, is this over between them? Well, I guess we're going to find out.
We're going to find out on TV. Clearly not, because Adam Cole's beating up Kevin.
And the referee's not doing a damn thing
Damn you,
about
Adam
it.
Cole. Kevin Owens was just in blood and guts. He's in no condition to compete.
Finally, get the staff out here. Get Adam Cole out of here. He has no right. This is disgusting.
Last week of Blood and Guts, the Wrestling Foundation took on the Hart Foundation and Kevin Steen, and we gave it everything we had. It was a battle for the ages, but it wasn't enough for me. This is not about blood and guts. This is about me and you, Bret. It's about proving myself, not only to the world, but to myself, that I can beat you. I know I can beat you. Bret Hart, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. The excellence of execution. But you know what? That title means nothing if I can prove that I'm better. I need to beat you, Bret. I need it more than anything else in the world. No more bullshit, no more drawers, no more KOs, no more anybody else in the match. Just me and you and the crowd and a wrestling canvas. And I'm coming for you. I need to beat you more than I need my own children right now.
Oh.
Bret, I know you can hear me. I know you're watching this. I need this. I need this so badly, so much that I am willing to put it all on the line. I am willing to put everything on the line. One final match, Bret. Bret, all in. You and me, one-on-one. And the stakes? The loser must
retire.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait a second. Brian, let's
right, Brett.
think about this.
If I don't beat you, I don't have a career. No excuses, no regrets. Just the two of us sitting in the ring. Once and for all, settling this. Brett, I respect you more than anybody else in this business, but I have to do this. I have to prove to myself, to you, and to the world that I am the best in the world. And I can't do that after this last year. You beat me. I knew I could beat you, but then we had a draw, and then everybody else got involved, and they just got in the way. It needs to be back to me and you. So what do you say, Brett? Will you accept my challenge? Will you put your legacy on the line against me? Because it's all in. I'm not just fighting for my career. I'm fighting for my very soul. And I will do whatever it takes to beat you, to prove that I am Bryan Danielson, the best wrestler in the world.
Brian has lost his mind.
He has totally lost it, lads.
He has lost his mind. He's gone insane.
And Brett walking out casually like nothing's happened.
Brett's got nothing to lose. He doesn't need to do this.
I've been watching you for a long time before this year. You got heart, you got passion, and you got drive that reminds me of myself in my prime. But then this year happened. You became a gutless coward. You screwed me out of the AEW Championship twice, and then even after I beat you, you can't accept it. You've escalated it to the point that last week at Blood and Guts, you fought with the Hart Foundation and Kevin Steen, and we fought tooth and nail. There was blood everywhere, and I respect that. But you stand there saying you need to beat me more than anybody else in the world, more than seeing your own children. That tells me just how serious you are. And Brian, I get it. I understand what it means to prove yourself, the need to prove yourself. You want to be the best so badly that it consumes you, and it bugs you to no end. It gets right under your skin. That I call myself the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. But you go around claiming to be the best, but you can't beat the true best. You want one final match at All In? You want to put your career on the line against me? Well, you're willing to do all of that? To risk it, to try and beat the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be? Brian, you got guts, and I respect that. So here's my answer. All In, me and you, one-on-one, both of our careers on the line. I accept your challenge.
Oh, no. Brett, you didn't have to do this.
Make no mistake, Brian.
Honestly.
You're stepping to the ring with a man who has built a career on beating undeniable odds when it matters most. You're stepping into the ring with a man who's faced legends come out on top every time. You want to be the best? You got to beat the best. But if you can't, well, you know what's at stake. Both of us had our careers ended because of concussions. Both of us managed to overcome that and get back in the ring and win championship gold. Difference is between me and you is you screwed me out of what was rightfully mine. And All In, Brian, may the best man win, because one way or another this is going to be over. And remember, when you step into the ring, you're not just facing a man but a legacy. And whoever loses will retire, and whoever wins will truly be the best.